Today we would like to talk about air pollution in Thailand, which include four main topics. First is introduction and problem statement. Second is solutions that are used to improve the problem. Third is interpretation, and the last is conclusion. For introduction and problem statement section, we would like to present three topics. First is what is air pollution? Air pollution is not a natural cause problem. It is caused by the chemical composition of natural atmosphere and increasing global concentration of carbon dioxide, methane, and nitrous oxide. Moving on to the scope of the project, we focus on air pollution, which was caused by private car and industry in Bangkok and nearby provinces. And the last point, our purpose of this project is to propose the method for decrease and get rid of air pollution for better life and healthy of the next generation.
Next, the research result. Air pollution has two main solutions based on causes of car and industry. The first solution is reducing emission from private car, and the second is improved industry systematic management. These two solutions will solve air pollution without being any pollutants. First, reduce emission from private car. This solution has two ways to perform by using public transport and using cleaner fuel. This strategy will control the level of air pollution in areas under standard scale. As for the public transport, they have the policy to encourage people to use public transport like bus, train, and railway. For example, Singapore government has been announced the policy that will increase a total public transport for people easily go to destination and decrease total of private cars. And Singaporeans nowadays stop driving, and the country is getting cleaner and healthier than it had been. Some countries like Mexico, they have strategy by increasing gasoline and any fuel price. It will be affect today people beware about money. Somebody change their mind about using private car and turn to use other transportation such as bicycle or public transportation. As for the second way, change to cleaner fuel, it should not be overlooked. As a result of toxic fumes from car, mostly is carbon dioxide, it will certainly produce a dirty pollution to the air. If we can use a clean energy like solar cell installed to every car, this process can remove the toxicity in the air. But this system be common in some countries as the installment might be too complicated and the cost is too high. The second solution is improved industry systematic management. The solution also can perform in two ways. The first way is to reducing or stopping to use the dangerous substance or material in manufacturing process. It can perform by replace another one with producing qualities are equally effective, but with less level of toxicity. For example, drying color containing heavy metals should be avoided and replaced by natural source of color like tree leaf or flowers. The second way improve at the production mechanisms such as the machine, equipment, and catalysts used in industry. For example, some factories use computer instead of men in helping calculate the amount of color used in each process of bleaching in order to avoid using the same bleach, which cause a lot of dangerous and toxic chemicals.
According to the research result and the current situation in Thailand, we think that the most suitable solution to solve this problem is controlling air pollutant from private cars. Because of high number of private cars in Bangkok, that is almost 6.6 million, our government should announce the policy to reduce the releases toxic chemical from car. First, the policy should be able to encourage people to use public transportation instead of their private car. That can help about traffic congestion additionally. Furthermore, A campaign to use clean fuel to avoid harming to the environment is also a useful technique to solve this problem. For the pollution caused by industry, we think that it is quite difficult to control owing to the low level of cooperation between the government and the entrepreneur.
In conclusion, there are two solutions that can be applied to air pollution improvement in Thailand, which are reduced emission from private cars and management of air pollution from industries. For the first solution is reducing emission from private cars. The government should run a campaign encouraging people to use public transport rather than private car, because using public transport helps to reduce number of transportation on the road. Second solution is management of air pollution from industries. There should be the enactment of the laws about air pollution emission to control the industry. The laws should help punish to the people who break the law, and the industry should not use damage chemicals that affect to the environment. It helps to the atmosphere will be cleaner and safer. Absolutely, there are several solutions to solve air pollution, but changing your thoughts about the nature and our world is a simple and basic one to start for help the world.